Hello everyone, it's Kari from sunshineinmypocket.com, and today we're going to make a peanut butter and jelly card, adding some details to the toppers of both of these jars and doing a little bit of Copic coloring. When I started this card, I thought I need some colors that look like peanut butter and jelly. And so I pulled out my book here with the distress inks to find some colors that would go really well with peanut butter and jelly, and I chose these colors here. Now while I'm pulling those colors out, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe below and hit that like button. I'm going to start off here with using some post-it tape to mask off kind of a square, and I want to make sure those images are going to fit inside. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. I am masking off the sides and the tops so that I can do a little ink blending. This is really simple to do. I'm not really measuring, but just kind of taping that around to make this square. And if you want, you can use your ruler to measure, but I didn't do that here. I've got these brand new Tailored Expressions brushes, and I'm making myself use them today. They have been sitting here for a few weeks now, and I didn't want to use them, but today is the day. I added a little extra post-it tape to the bottom of the card panel so that I wouldn't go over and ink that panel accidentally. I just want to keep the ink to the inside of this square. I started off with the lighter ink, which is the antique linen, and then I'm moving on here to the tea dye color, adding some darkness around the edges, and then going back with the lighter color. I want to keep the lighter colors towards the middle so that we don't get a really strange color when we blend the purple with the brown. So the lightest colors are going to stay in the middle. I'm starting here with wilted violet and shaded lilac colors of distress ink so that we get that purpley grape color. Again, keeping the lightest one towards the center and just adding the darkness around the edge. Now when I peel off this tape, you can see that we have a really pretty background. I'm going to set that aside to dry for a little while before I move on to the next step, adding some more interest to this card. And so while that's drying, I'm going to color up the little peanut butter and jelly images in this darling set. This is from the Hedgehog Hollow July kit, the brand new kit that just came out, and I'm loving these little images here. These are super cute. I'm now going to take out my Copic color chart here and try to find some colors that are going to match and look really good like peanut butter, of course. So I will list all those colors for you on the screen. I chose some E30s to color up the peanut butter, starting with the lightest color, the E30. And I'm going to go through this very quickly because a lot of people don't really enjoy watching the coloring process. But I just wanted to show you my process here. I start with the lightest one, then go over that with the darkest, blend it out with the medium tone, and then back again with the lightest. After I colored up this peanut butter, I realized that I wanted it to be a little bit darker because it kind of blended in with the background. So you can see here I'm coloring up that peanut on the front using the same exact colors, but as I held it here, I noticed that it just kind of blended right in. So I did go through and make it a little bit darker, adding some more E35 and blending that out all the way through just like I did before. For the strawberry jelly or the jam, I'm starting with the R05 and using that as kind of my outline here, and then I'll blend that in with the R22, which is a lighter red, and then I'll go in with some R27, R21 actually to blend that out, and then when I wanted to make it a little darker, I went in with the R27. So these are small images, so easy to color, not to be intimidated. You could use any coloring medium really that you want to use with these, but that's just how quick and easy those go. I also put a little bit of red on the bow, and now we're going to add some detail to these jar lids here. This one I wanted to look more like a lid with the ridges on the sides. You know how peanut butter jars kind of look. I am starting with C1. I'm going to add a C5 here. That's going to be my darkest shade of gray. So this will almost look kind of like a gray silvery color lid, I guess is what I was going for. The C5 I'm going to use, and then I will blend that out with the C3, just going over those lines that I did before with the darkest color, and then I'll blend all that out with the C1 just a little bit, not to lighten it up too much, but add just a little more color over the top. Look how cute it looks with those ridges. It's really cute. For a peanut butter jar, I think this is the cutest one I've seen. Now to add a little bit of detail to the strawberry jar, it kind of looks to me like it has a little bit of a fabric top to it, one of those boutique jars of jams, you know. So I'm going to add like a little gingham look to it, and I'm going to use these beautiful purples. This right here is the B63, and then I'm going to go in with the darker B66. It is a blue color, but it almost looks purple here. It kind of matches the grape jelly look that I had in the background. So I'm just adding that gingham look, adding some stripes both vertically and horizontally. And that is going to finish our topper here for the strawberry jam. I'll go over it all one last time with the lighter blue shade, which really is kind of purpley, leaving some lighter spots also to give it that contrast. So that's as simple as it is. You just add lines. Very simple to do. And now for the labels of these jars, I just wanted something kind of light. I went in with some yellows, some light yellows, and then I kept adding a little bit darker and darker yellow till I got a really cute little label there, just like so. To darken up the eyes, I used a Copic multi-liner to add a little more shading so that they would have a little more pop to them. These are very small images. I'm using a 0.05 to do this, and on the mouths as well to make it a little darker. And then I'll go in with a white gel pen to give those highlights just a little more color. And I started to add some foam squares to the backs of these images, and then I realized that I wanted to add a little more to that background. So before I actually attach these, I'm going to do that. I've already stamped and clear heat embossed the "You're the peanut butter to my jelly" sentiment. I stamped it with some VersaFine Onyx black ink and then clear heat embossed over the top of that so that it would be a shiny, have a little bit of an embossed look to it. Now I'm taking the Sunburst Rays stencil that also came in the Hedgehog Hollow kit. I'm just going to tape around the purple portion here, and I want to ink over just the purple part to give it a little bit of excitement. I'll start off with the light purple and go around the bottom portion of the purple, and then I'm going to add some of the darker purple across the top. And it doesn't look like I'm doing much here, but wait till you see me pull off this stencil. It does create a little bit of an impact. Look at that. Really fun, really easy, and that took me no time at all. So now it's time to just stick those little images right onto the card, just like that. And then we'll add it to a top fold card with some liquid adhesive. And there is our peanut butter and jelly card for today. One last final touch. I couldn't decide where to add the glossy accents. I thought that maybe over the label, the entire label, and in the end I decided just the strawberry and the little peanut would be perfect. So I added that and allowed that to dry for quite a while, and there's our card. Let me show you a little bit of a close-up here. You can see the glossy accents on those accent pieces. A really cute, fun, easy card to put together. I hope you enjoyed this process today. I really enjoyed being here and showing you this process. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help. And I love reading all your positive comments. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Be sure to come back next time. I'll be back really soon with some more inspiration. Until then, happy crafting. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.